Everyone, I want you to welcome Lashea and her son Trey to the Maury Show. You see, both of them say that they are determined to save the future of Lashea's other son, Trent, who happens to be Trey's identical twin brother. Now, standing next to Trent is Trent's girlfriend, Katherine, who has a 4-week-old daughter named Tiana Lise. And Katherine says she's positive that Trent is her daughter's dad, but Lashea and Tray have a completely different opinion of this. Watch.
My sons are my life. Trent and Trey, they have been all my life. I raised both of them to be strong black men. One of the happiest days of my life was when they signed a full scholarship to go to college for academic and athletics. But now everything's changed because my son Trent's girlfriend just claimed she's pregnant with his baby. I had my doubts from day one about the whole situation because I never liked Katherine. She cheated on my son and she broke his heart. Trent dropped out of school to take care of a baby that possibly is not even his. And on top of that, his twin brother Trey dropped out of school just to follow him. Now both of my son's dreams have been shattered and it's all Katherine's fault.
First of all, we got to understand this. They both got academic and athletic scholarships to go to college.
They can not only play sports, they're very smart. So it just wasn't about football. Right. Now it's all over because of a baby that he doesn't even know.
Because what happened was Trent dropped out of college because he thinks he had a baby. And by the way, Trey, you dropped out of college too. Why did you drop out of college?
We do this together.
To be with your brother.
Yes, sir. Of course. I'm take care of that child too. If it's ours, but if it's not, man, we're not gonna take care of not our kids. We're not.
So not only are you upset about Trent, his brother,
yes,
your
so
other
that's
son.
Two of them just done because he feels what his brother feels. It's crazy because they know better. They're not dummies. They know better. And now he's doing all this, going through all this. He don't even know. And he signed the birth certificate without even getting DNA. He doesn't even know.
I'm here though.
But you got wrapped up in the situation because the baby's so pretty, and because you want to be a dad and you don't have a clue. He don't have a clue. 19 years old, he can't take care of his damn shit. We gotta take care of you and a girl now, baby.
This is what it is. I'm gonna be here.
Okay. You say you caught Katherine in the act.
Well, not necessarily in the act, but my son was in school. They were going to school. Not to mention, she's been in my parents' house almost 2 years. So my son already takes care of her and the baby because she don't work. I go upstairs, she's FaceTiming on the phone with the ex-boyfriend in my son's room on the bed.
Does your brother look like this little baby?
To me, hell no. Let me just
That's
see.
a lie.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Now, don't get me wrong. Because I've been opposed to this the whole time. I see you guys watch this on TV, people watch it, and people think it's fake. This is my real life. My son already take care of the girl. My son is a good kid.
So, in other words, Trey, if you're the uncle, you'll be in this child's life.
Of course.
He's already in the girl lives with us. Been at the house for almost 2 years.
Trey, you left college. You're working now?
Yes, sir. I work 3 jobs.
Now, wait a second. Are you going to find a way to go back to school?
But it's hard right now, more. It's hard.
I'm a single mother, have been, so I mean, hell, they had a scholarship. They don't have it anymore now.
You don't have the scholarship?
No.
They quit. They gave them a full ride. They quit, and they don't have it now. So now if they go back to school, I have to pay for that.
Maybe it's time that we meet Katherine and hear her side of the story. Here's Katherine. Katherine, is that Trent's baby?
For sure.
How would you?
How are you so sure you cheated?
How did I cheat?
That's the only thing I want to know.
How did I cheat?
Because you told him you cheated.
First of all,
you told him you cheated.
You don't know anything. You don't know nothing about me.
Everything.
Me and him broke up. I did not cheat. I did not cheat. You've never been around. You ain't raced them.
Wait a second.
Your mama raced them and your daddy.
Damn, like, girl, you two raised you up there.
Katherine, she blames you for Trent leaving college.
I've been there for Trent. I told him I didn't want him to quit his career because of this whole situation that's going on.
Well, you should have helped him prevent it.
I'm talking.
But you didn't. You should have helped him prevent it.
I'm talking.
Go ahead.
I was there for him. I helped him with his Spanish class because he doesn't know no Spanish, so yeah.
That's the only thing you can do, speak Spanish. What else you do? What else you do?
Everybody here's Trent.
Thanks so much for coming. Yes, sir.
She's upset, your mom.
She has the right to be upset. She does. Like, they act like they don't know the situation. We broke up, and that was the end of it.
Because you break up, you can go sleep with your ex without a condom?
It don't matter.
And then she'll know if she got your baby or
It don't matter. We broke up, so we know what it is. It don't matter.
Where's she at?
She at my house, being taken care of by me. That's what a man do. You raised me to be a man. You raised me to be a man. You raised me to be a man. She raised me to be a man, so I'm being a man. That's my decision, my responsibility. I put this child as my priority.
You two are not together?
We're not together still right now.
But you're living in the same house and you are
Probably
co-parenting
had sex in the
that
room
little
last
girl.
night together. But they're not together.
You gave up college, right?
Yes, sir.
Both of them.
One of the reasons you left may be because your grades were slipping, but if I had somebody pregnant, my grades would be slipping too.
It wasn't just him. I did this with him. We doing this together. That's what I'm saying.
because
Why
both-
did all that happen?
because
Because
both
of one
of you all were worried
situation and
about
one
this.
person and one baby.
She ain't been no grandma like she's supposed to be either.
Because I don't want to get attached to a baby that I don't even know
She
is
don't-
my son.
Trent, let me ask you this. Do you have any doubts as to whether you're the father of Tiana Lee's?
Maury, most of all my doubt is from my mother. And that's what they've been putting in
From
my
my
head.
mother, but you told me all of this. Was I with you and Kat? You told me everything I know negative about that girl.
Put in your head, but you know yourself that she was with her ex around the same time to conceive it. But listen, I feel
Do you think that baby looks like you?
Maury, look at the nose. Look at the nose, Maury. Not even that. You can see in my ears, Maury. My ears ain't even the same, Maury. She got the same slip on her ears and all that.
If you have doubts that you're the father, and I read that you're not the father, you've thrown away a whole college
Sign the
career.
birth certificate.
It was worth it?
It was worth it to me. 'Cause I felt like that child was me. I felt like that child was important to me. I felt that was... I made that decision off that.
That child's more important to you than your mother and your brother and your grandma that's been there forever.
Because I felt like it was my seed. I felt like it was my seed. It was worth it? You did not have to do that, bro. You
gotta do
come
it.
here and do all that, bro. You did not have to do all that, bro.
Maybe
I'm a
he
man,
didn't
right?
have to do that. Maybe he didn't have to
I'm a
do that,
man,
but for
right?
19 years, who the hell you been with? Him.
You've been like this. You've been like this.
I got one more question. Lashea, if this is your grandbaby, are you going to hold and be with that grandbaby?
Same way.
I can't say. I don't know. I'm just being honest.
Okay.
What you mean?
So, this is
your
interesting.
grandmother, that's your mother?
Gary's outside with a group of our audience members. They've been listening before we get the results. How about those opinions out there? Because we got some strong ones in here.
We have been divided this whole show, but one thing we agree upon, Trent and Trey need to get back in school. That's one thing we agree on. Now, before everybody is so quick to judge them, I have two identical twin sisters, and the bond that I've seen with them, it's something you can't explain unless you are an identical twin. So we do have a divided house here about the mom and Trent and Trey and the decisions that they're making. So this one right here, what do you think of Trent and Trey and their decision to leave school?
I mean, come on, like, Trey, like, you spent 18 years together. It's time to separate. You should go. You should have stayed in school. You shouldn't have left in the first place.
Are you a twin?
Identical
Are you
twin.
an identical twin?
No, he's not a twin.
He don't
He's not a
understand.
twin.
Maury, he know. He
Now, I
understand.
want to get a female's perspective. How do you feel about the mom and her being so passionate about her two young boys?
You know, I get that she cares about them and she obviously loves them, but
You can't get. Do you got children?
Hold on.
I do
Let her
actually.
talk.
I do. I get it, but I think, you know, at a certain point, you just have to, you got to let them make their own decisions, and hopefully everything will work out.
Thanks, Gary.
Thank
Good
you.
enough. And I think it's about time we have an answer here. Trent, you want to be the father?
Whether or not it's mine, now I'm the father. I signed the birth certificate with confidence.
In the case of 4-week-old Tiana Lee's, Trent, you are the father.
out of here.
Thank you so much for everything.
Thanks for watching this dramatic DNA reveal. If you want to see more paternity stories, click here. And be sure to subscribe to be the first to know about all new DNA drama.